Welcome to Chatter Tech Briefings. Here, the top 5 stories of the day. We talk about LinkedIn training data, Perplexitys Sonar API, Cobrowsing, OpenAI Operator, and Watermarking AI content. As always, you can follow us on the app as well, or on the web at chatter.io. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Should we watermark AI content? Watermarking AI content could address 3 major problems: misinformation, impersonalization, and copyright issues. The watermark would be integrated into the content during the generation. So picture just like a few pixels in your generated image, so it would be perceptible to humans, but machines could still read it. And this would be great because whenever you would upload, let's say, a video, a photo to a platform, that platform could automatically detect these AI videos and could set a tag visible to everyone on the platform. But it would require that platforms would use the same encodings to watermark as well as to decode watermarks or detect watermarks. So my takeaway is this could be very impactful, but it would require the top platforms to come together. So the likes of YouTube, ChatGPT, etc. need to all agree on a shared standard to watermark AI content for it to really work. And even then, given the rise of open source AI generation, there would still be cases that come unnoticed. Moving on. ChatGPT can now use your browser. OpenAI's Operator, which simulates human interactions on websites, is rolling out to the $200 Pro plan. Operator lets users automate tasks like booking, shopping, and dining with their autonomous AI agent. And this is obviously good for consumers because given that your AI can now use the browser, you can tell them things to do like this travel for me on that website. And so it just has more capabilities or more tools available. However, they're not the first in the market. Claude already has computer use, and even Google has a BART extension that makes this possible. So it's not just that ChatGPT will find it hard to compete in that market. I find it also that computer use is probably just a small puzzle piece in the world of AI agents. Because for AI agents to really work, if you tell them things like, I want to do this market research, go to all the top consultancies to check for industry reports on a certain topic through the browser on their website, check for files, check for relevant content. However, the model still needs reasoning, it needs understanding, it needs structuring, it needs autonomous, it needs a whole workflow. So computer use is like just a small puzzle piece in the larger AI agent puzzle. Cobrowsing is here. What is it? Zoom's Cobrowsing feature offers a plugin-free real-time collaborative browsing tool that simplifies customer support. Cobrowsing is basically screen sharing on steroids where call participants are now able to annotate your screen. So if you want to take a customer through debugging their problem or showing them how to use a tool, Cobrowsing would allow you to make little arrows, little annotations to tell the person who's sharing the screen what to do, how to learn, what actions to drive, what thing to learn, what thing to look out for. For me, Cobrowsing is certainly an innovation for customer support, reducing friction. But at the end of the day, I think it's just a temporary solution. When AI systems are really ubiquitous and available everywhere, Cobrowsing will just be a redundant plugin because AI will recognize how to guide me to use a tool, or AI will be available everywhere, every time, not just limited for people who have a plugin. Perplexity goes enterprise with Sonar API. Sonar API offers a powerful real-time AI solution for web-informed answers. Since Sonar leverages factual knowledge through web search rather than traditional LLMs who are providing answers based on their pre-training, Sonar aims to make the most factual API. So basically, this is a great service if you're requiring an API that requires fact-checking. So for instance, if you're generating news headlines like Apple News, just having that additional fact-check of is this summarization actually factually correct, like facts and figures, because AI can now do a web search to double check this would be helpful. So it opens up AI for more high stakes applications. But it's still no guarantee for correctness. Websites, as we all know, contain misinformation. So even if the tool works and it checks a website, you could still pull wrong information. It's not a factual database like a dictionary that always provides the right answer. So it's still not perfect to go all the way. And for high-stakes knowledge worker tasks like a market research or materials that are the fundament for an important decision, fact-checking would be still required. Is your data fair game for AI training? LinkedIn says yes. A lawsuit alleges LinkedIn to use premium users' private email messages for AI training. So basically, LinkedIn used the messages that you send to clients to your colleagues, to your friends, to other connections on LinkedIn to train their AI systems. And in theory, users would benefit because now, since LinkedIn builds that unique data set, LinkedIn's AI would be able to generate coachings, generate hiring support for your company based on a better fundament, because they actually know how companies are communicating with users. They know how people maybe want to be engaged with. So it could be a superior user experience and more professional success for more people. However, this really raises the question on data security, data standards. Because in-mails are not things that I post publicly. It could be sensitive information like salary, I'm looking for a job, preferences that I might want to keep to myself. So all that private information, what I'm assuming stays private, is now dumped somewhere in a repository trained to use AI. So some consumers will not be comfortable with that. But since we're now in this AI age where data is the new gold, if you have a mode like a lot of proprietary data like LinkedIn, companies are likely opting in to harvest that data to make their product the best possible experience. And that's it for today. Like and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.